It's midnight and you're tuning in to Nightline with me, Natasha Busst. News making the headlines. Christmas celebration, diverse Malaysian communities, foundation of nation's unity. And dozens killed as passenger plane crashes in Kazakhstan. We begin Nightline with this story. Over 30 people were feared dead after an Embraer passenger plane carrying 67 people, including 5 crew on board, flying from Azerbaijan to Russia, crashed near the city of Oktau in Kazakhstan on Wednesday. Kazakhstan Emergency Situations Ministry confirmed the accident, adding that 4 bodies have been recovered so far. It also noted that 32 survivors, including 3 children, have been hospitalized, with some of them in critical conditions. Initial information found that the aircraft had been flying from Baku to Grozny, Russia, but had been forced to make an emergency landing approximately 3 kilometers from the Kazakh city of Oktau due to a bird strike. However, authorities in Kazakhstan said they had begun looking into different possible versions of what had happened, including a technical problem. An official delegation consisting of Azerbaijan's Emergency Situations Minister, the country's Deputy General Prosecutor, and the Vice President of Azerbaijan's Airlines had been dispatched to the scene to conduct an on-site investigation. Meanwhile, following the tragic incident, Russian President Vladimir Putin has expressed his condolences to Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev over the loss of life in the plane crash in Kazakhstan.
Прежде чем мы начнем работу, к сожалению, должен сказать несколько слов о трагедии, которая произошла сегодня в Октау. Разбился самолет, есть погибшие, раненых много. И, как мы сейчас только с вами и говорили, я от вашего имени хочу выразить соболезнования семьям погибших и всем пострадавшим. Будем надеяться на их выздоровление.
He added that a Russian Emergencies Ministry plane with medical personnel and necessary additional equipment on board was flying to Oktau to assist. Meanwhile, Kremlin-backed leader of Chechnya, Ramzan Kadyrov, also expressed his condolences in a statement and said some of those being treated in hospital were in an extremely serious condition and that he and others would pray for their rapid recovery. Back home, Prime Minister Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim has assured that the Madani government will provide full cooperation if efforts to locate Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 yields any results. The Prime Minister on Wednesday emphasized the importance of balancing the need to search for the aircraft while ensuring the most prudent use of public funds. In a posting on his Facebook page, Anwar said that many questions and mysteries still remain unresolved more than a decade after the aircraft vanished from radar.
We owe it to the people too, so we say that at least we convince them that people are prepared. Okay, they find, we pay. They don't find, we don't pay. So that's the position. Whether they're compelling case or evidence, I don't believe there is.
Last Friday, Transport Minister Anthony Loke announced that on December 13th, the Cabinet had agreed in principle to accept an offer from marine robotics company Ocean Infinity to resume the search for the wreckage of MH370 under a no-find, no-fee agreement, meaning the government would not incur any costs if the wreckage is not found. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 carrying 239 passengers disappeared on March 8, 2014 while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, China. The Yang di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Ibrahim and Raja Permaisuri Agong Raja Zarith Sofia have extended their Christmas greetings on Wednesday to Malaysians. His Majesty wished for the celebrations to bring prosperity and happiness to all who are celebrating. Their Majesties also conveyed their greetings through a poster which is uploaded to the Sultan Ibrahim Sultan Iskandar official Facebook page. Sultan Ibrahim also emphasized that the Malaysian community, with its diverse races, religions and cultures, is the cornerstone of the nation's unity. A multiracial crowd made up of locals and tourists alike were drawn to the Christmas open house in Penampang, Sabah, hosted by Parti Bersatu Sabah, PBS, and Parti Solidariti Tanah Airku Star on Wednesday. Thousands of visitors thronged to the occasion, which began at 10 a.m. and was attended by members of Sabah State Cabinet as well as leaders from the Gabungan Rakyat Sabah GRS coalition. Guests were welcomed by Sabah First Deputy Chief Minister and Star President Datuk Sri Jeffrey Kitingan, as well as Sabah Third Deputy Chief Minister and Acting PBS President Datuk Sri Jakim Kansalam.
Nah, inilah kelebihan kita, keunikan kita di Sabah. Dan ini kita tidak boleh ubah, sebab inilah karakter kita. Dalam satu keluarga pun macam-macam agama dan kepercayaan.
Saya amat bersyukur, sambutan dia is very good, and I hope ini sambutan ini it reflects sambutan orang ramai kepada gabungan PBS dan STAR.
According to the organizers, the event symbolizes the continued collaboration between PBS and STAR. The celebration also featured various performances which added to the festive atmosphere.
Selamat Merry Christmas kepada semua kawan-kawan yang hadir pada hari ini dan seluruh Malaysia, seluruh dunia lah. Terima kasih.
Merry Christmas semua yang menyambutnya.
Kenapa datang open house ini?
Sebab apa? Gembiralah semua orang menyambut Merry Christmas.
Oh, siapa datang?
Anak-anak, keluarga.
Santa Claus.
Lagi?
Dapat hadiah dan balon.
Oh, hadiah apa?
Hadiah makanan.
Lagi?
Sama belon.
Oke, datang sini sama siapa?
Dan bapak. Dan itu jajaran kakak.
The Royal Malaysia Police, PDRM, and the Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, are intensifying efforts to track down individuals who possess, store, and distribute pornographic and child sexual abuse materials. Inspector General of Police Tan Sri Razaruddin Hussein said operations under Op PIDO will continue to be conducted periodically to curb such activities. According to Razaruddin, the collaboration between PDRM and MCMC is aimed at identifying and gathering information as well as investigating whether these activities involve syndicates or are carried out individually. Members of the public with information on such activities are encouraged to report to PDRM to assist investigations. In an operation on Monday, a senior citizen was among 13 men arrested on suspicion of committing online sexual offences involving child sexual abuse material. The 74-year-old suspect was among the individuals detained in a joint operation with MCMC across 6 states, namely Selangor, Kuala Lumpur, Pulau Pinang, Perak, Johor, and Terengganu. In the operation, 40,000 child sexual abuse and adult pornographic materials were seized, along with 7 computers, 11 mobile phones, 9 routers, 7 modems, a laptop, a digital video disc, and a hard drive. Police have recorded a statement from the lorry driver involved in the 5-vehicle crash, which claimed the lives of 7 people on the North-South Expressway heading northbound in Malacca on Monday. The 31-year-old driver's statement was taken on the night of the incident to determine elements of negligence that resulted in one of the lorry's tires being dislodged, resulting in the crash. Alor Gajah Police Chief Superintendent Ashari Abu Sama said that the driver tested negative for drugs and alcohol. The police are also working to obtain dashboard camera footage showing the tire on the highway, which has gone viral on social media. The owner of the vehicle that recorded the incident has been urged to come forward to assist with the investigation under the Road Transport Act. The crash, which occurred at 8:45 p.m. on Monday, involved a tour bus carrying 27 passengers, 2 lorries, a car, and a multi-purpose vehicle, killing 7 people and injuring 33 others. Meanwhile, 2 siblings who survived the tragic crash have successfully underwent surgery on Wednesday. The siblings' parents were among the 7 people who died in the accident near Alor Gajah on Monday night. According to Malacca State Health, Human Resources and Unity Committee Chairman Datuk Muehi Sam, who visited several victims warded at the Malacca General Hospital on Wednesday, the surgical procedure on 4-year-old Nur Sofia Humaira Khairul Ikhwan was successfully carried out on Monday morning. The little girl who suffered a fracture in her thigh bone was in good spirits during the visit. Meanwhile, her elder brother, 7-year-old Muhammad Uwais Al-Karni, sustained severe injuries to his right thigh.
Sana dia lepas operate, kita akan rujuk dia ke hospital sedang untuk buat check up kan. Untuk yang satu lagi kita tunggu dia abang dia.
However, Nguyen said the siblings are still unaware that their parents had died. He added that they have been cared for by their relatives since the night of the incident and their health had shown significant improvement. He also noted that the trailer driver was also being warded in the ICU and was awaiting surgery once his condition stabilizes. As of Wednesday, only 3 crash survivors remained under treatment at the Malacca General Hospital, while all the injured Singaporean bus passengers treated at Malacca General Hospital and a private hospital have been discharged. In the meantime, the government has been urged to consider implementing a tire pressure monitoring system, TPMS, to address tire failures or blowouts, particularly involving heavy vehicles in the country. University Putra Malaysia Road Safety Research Centre Head, Associate Professor Dr. Loh Teck Hua, expressed confidence that the early warning system would be effective in reducing accidents caused by tire failures.
Sistem amaran tekanan tayar ataupun short form tu kita panggil dia TPMS tu, dia memerlukan satu teknologi yang kita boleh guna untuk mengesan tekanan tayar. Sama ada tekanan tayar terlalu tinggi ataupun terlalu rendah. Bila kita dapati tekanan tayar tu terlalu tinggi ataupun terlalu rendah tu, dia ada risiko dan akan mengakibatkan keberangan jaya.
He added that besides reducing accident risks, the system could also help transport companies monitor the condition of their heavy vehicle tires. Additionally, it aids in better tire maintenance, reduces fuel wastage, and extends tire lifespan. Commenting on the recent accidents that resulted in 7 fatalities near Alor Gajah on Monday, he called for the need for stricter enforcement of lorry load limits on highways. He explained that when lorries carry excessive loads, the added weight increases pressure on tires and axles, leading to faster wear and a higher risk of accidents. In Pulau Pinang, the Road Transport Department, JPJ, issued summonses to 25 express and tour buses operating with only 1 driver for long-distance journeys. The offences were detected during a special operation conducted at 3 toll plazas in the state on Tuesday. The operation, which began at 10 p.m. and ended at 8 a.m., took place at the Juro Toll Plaza, Bukit Tambun Toll Plaza, and the Sultan Abdul Halim Muazzam Shah Bridge Toll Plaza. An express bus was also impounded after officers discovered that the driver did not possess a driving license. In a statement on Wednesday, the state's JPJ said that the purpose of the operation was to monitor, detect, and take action against drivers or owners of commercial vehicles who fail to comply with the regulations and laws set out under the Road Transport Act as well as the Land Public Transport Act. In total, 273 summonses were issued for various offences and technical violations. In Sarawak, an elderly man is feared drowned after falling into a river while cleaning a boat in Lundu on Wednesday. The victim has yet to be found despite search and rescue operations (SAR) being conducted since Wednesday morning. The victim, 60-year-old Jokepli Hamidi, is believed to have fallen into the river from the boat he was cleaning at the Kampung Kelauh jetty. Operation Commander Kaizul Buang said they received a distress call regarding the incident at 8:20 a.m. and deployed 7 personnel from the Lundu Fire and Rescue Station to the scene. According to a witness, the victim had called for help and tried to swim towards the riverbank. The witness then attempted to help, but the victim was swept away by the strong current. The SAR operation began at 8:30 a.m. using surface searching techniques around the area where the victim fell. Continuous rain at the alert level is expected in 3 states for 3 days starting this Saturday. The Malaysian Meteorological Department, Met Malaysia, said the affected states are Sabah, Kelantan and Terengganu. In a warning issued on Wednesday, the department stated that the affected areas in Sabah will include Tambunan, Tawau, Lahad Datu, Sandakan, Telupit, Kinabatangan and Beluran as well as Kudat. Similar weather conditions are forecast for Kelantan, lasting 3 days starting Sunday, and are expected to affect Tumpat, Pasir Mas, Kota Baru, Jeli, Tanah Merah, Bachok, Machang, and Pasir Puteh. Meanwhile, Terengganu is also expected to experience these conditions during the same period. Aiming to reclaim its position as a premier music competition with a total prize worth 1 million ringgit, Kalpisoda 1 in a Million made its much-anticipated return after 15 years. In collaboration with Kalpisoda and Media Prima Berhad, the program has soared to the #1 trending spot on social media, solidifying its reputation as a prestigious event in Malaysia. Kalpisoda 1 in a Million serves as a platform to discover future stars of Malaysia's entertainment industry, making them the 1 in a Million. It has previously helped launch the careers of renowned artists such as Tomok, Ayu Damit, and Suki Loh. In the first episode, which aired last Sunday, 6 contestants were eliminated, leaving 14 participants to compete for superstardom.
Moin Emilium sangat banyak melahirkan artis yang sangat bagus. So saya cuba untuk ke arah itu walaupun saya masih muda lagi.
Saya juga excited sebab saya dapat showkan saya punya bakat, saya punya orang cakap keunikan saya kepada orang semua.
Each contestant is evaluated by a panel of 3 esteemed judges, Datuk Yusri Abdul Halim, Ziana Zain and Chakra Khan, all prominent figures in the music industry.
1.5 dekad bukan jangka masa yang pendek kan. So banyak-banyak benda dah buat. Kalau 15 tahun lepas mungkin social media sebagainya tidak sekuat sekarang. Tetapi it goes to show that mainstream TV still ada power.
The final weekly results are based on a combination of 60% judges' scores and 40% audience votes. Viewers can support their favorite contestants by voting on the show's website during the live broadcast. The winner of the competition will walk away with the grand prize worth 1 million ringgit, including 500,000 ringgit in cash, a car, and an exclusive recording contract. Viewers also have a chance to win a car worth 123,000 ringgit every week by answering live trivia questions during the broadcast. Kalpisoda 1 in a Million airs live every Sunday at 9 p.m. on TV3 with full episodes available for streaming on Tonton. Zija names former international shuttler Kay Bin as head coach. Sports after this breather.
Wanita hari ini. Hutang, hutang.
Dah berhutang tu jangan lupa bayar.
Ulaman ni banyak khasiatnya.
Wah, jom kita buat ulang-ulaman hari Selasa ni.
Nostalgia anak kampung menggamit memori.
Jadi apa kenangan yang awak tak boleh lupa?
Fibroid di usia emas, apa yang perlu anda tahu?
Apa yang perlu kita tahu di seawal usia?
Salahkah menjadi pasangan meminta-minta?
Minta apa awak? Tentulah tidak.
Semuanya menarik di WHI TV3
dan stream sekarang di Tonton.
Wanita hari ini.
Istimewa di MH3, aktiviti tradisional lastik kini mendapat perhatian.
Pernah tengok kami tetip dan kulat yang melekat pada dinding? Ketahui kesannya kepada kesihatan.
Caj perubatan meningkat mungkin akan memberi kesan kepada segelintir masyarakat.
Fenomena ikan paus dijumpai di perairan Malaysia. Petanda baik, ekosistem marin negara terpelihara.
Dan dalam soal wang, cara untuk membeli saham ketahuilah selok-beloknya.
Saksikan MH3 Isnin hingga Jumaat jam 10 pagi.
Juga di aplikasi Tonton hanya di
TV3.
Mengada-ngadakan contohnya letak tangkal, kalau baby tu kalau dia menangis nanti letak tali, nanti jin tak datang. Jadi ini adalah pendustaan atas nama Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala.
Subhanahu wa ta'ala amma yushrikun.
My Quran Time, Quran, Salat, Infaq.
Mira nak kongsikan sedikit panduan keselamatan anak ketika di luar rumah. Pastikan keadaan sekeliling, pantau pergerakan anak dan jangan biarkan mereka berkeliaran jauh daripada anda. Elakkan pemakaian barang kemas yang berlebihan. Yang terakhir, boleh bawa whistle bersama. Jerit sekuat hati atau tiup whistle untuk menarik perhatian orang sekeliling sekiranya diganggu atau merasa terancam. Dapatkan pelbagai informasi bermanfaat bersama Nona setiap Ahad jam 2 petang di TV3.
We're back with sports badminton. 2 weeks after Lee Zijia's team LZJ confirmed that its coaching director Wong Tat Meng would be leaving the team to embark on a new phase of his coaching career, Team LZJ on Wednesday has announced that former national shuttler Yeo Kay Bin will take over as the team's new head coach. In a post on X, Team LZJ described Kay Bin as a coach with extensive experience at both the local and international levels, and he is expected to continue Zijia's progress into the next phase of his career. For the record, Kay Bin was the runner-up at the 1998 World Junior Championships in Melbourne and won the bronze medal at the 2007 Asian Championships in Johor Bahru. The 44-year-old was also one of the top men's singles player in the area, preceding Lee Chong Wei, and represented the country alongside James Chua, Lee Suen Seung, and Cyril Amar Ayub. Kay Bin is set to become the third coach to take charge of Zijia's journey, succeeding Tat Meng and Indonesia's Indra Wijaya, following the 2021 All-England Championships decision to turn professional in 2022. While his playing career may not have been highly decorated, he is widely regarded as a skilled coach. Meanwhile, national singles shuttler Sung Ju Ven has announced his retirement from badminton on Wednesday. In a post on social media, 28-year-old Ju Ven expressed his gratitude to everyone who has supported him throughout his career. He noted that the decision was made following several injuries he sustained. For the record, Ju Ven began his professional career in 2014. Among his biggest achievements were winning a bronze medal in the 2018 Asia Team Championships in Alor Star, as well as 2 silver medals in the men's team events at the 2017 Kuala Lumpur SEA Games and the 2019 Philippines SEA Games. Turning to tennis, the 2024 Macau Masters. Team Michael Chang was crowned champion of the tournament on Wednesday as they won against Team Li Na by a score of 11-6 overall in the final day. Team Michael Chang, featuring Andrei Rublev, Karolina Muchova, and Kei Nishikori, got off to a perfect start on the final day, with Muchova beating Wang Xinyu 6-3, 7-5 in her singles match. Rublev then secured his second singles win in as many days in Macau, defeating Casper Ruud 6-4, 7-5 to ensure their victory. Team Lina fought back in the last match of the day as Shang Jun Cheng defeated Nishikori in straight sets 6-3, 6-4. However, the win had little impact on the overall outcome of the exhibition challenge as Team Michael Chang emerged victorious with an 11-6 win over Team Lina. Afghan Taliban vowed to retaliate after Pakistani airstrikes killed dozens. The details when Nightline returns.
Istimewa di MH3, aktiviti tradisional lastik kini mendapat perhatian.
Pernah tengok kami tetep dan kulat yang melekat pada dinding? Ketahui kesannya kepada kesihatan.
Caj perubatan meningkat mungkin akan memberi kesan kepada segelintir masyarakat.
Fenomena ikan paus dijumpai di perairan Malaysia. Petanda baik, ekosistem marin negara terpelihara.
Dan dalam soal wang, cara untuk membeli saham ketahuilah selok-beloknya.
Saksikan MH3 Isnin hingga Jumaat jam 10 pagi.
Juga di aplikasi tonton hanya di
TV3.
Wanita hari ini.
Hutang, oh hutang.
Dah berhutang tu jangan lupa bayar.
Ulaman ni banyak khasiatnya.
Wah, jom kita buat ulam-ulaman hari Selasa ni.
Nostalgia anak kampung menggamit memori.
Jadi apa kenangan yang awak tak boleh lupa?
Fibroid di usia emas, apa yang perlu anda tahu?
Apa yang perlu kita tahu di seawal usia?
Salahkah menjadi pasangan meminta-minta?
Minta apa awak? Tentulah tidak.
Semuanya menarik di WHI TV3
dan stream sekarang ditonton.
Wanita hari ini.
Apabila datang, ia boleh mengambil alih kesemuanya tubuh, minda dan hidup anda. Stres bukan sekadar tekanan perasaan tetapi boleh mengancam kesihatan secara keseluruhan. Kenalilah tanda-tanda stres sejak awal dan bincang mengenainya secara terbuka. Dapatkan sokongan moral dan emosi daripada orang di sekeliling anda serta bantuan profesional di saluran yang betul. Saksikan Hello Doktor Ahad 5.30 petang di TV3.
Hai kawan-kawan, kawan-kawan pernah tak rasa tak selesa bila ada orang cuba sentuh badan kita? Kawan-kawan ingat tahu badan kita ni milik kita. Kalau ada orang sentuh tapi izin, korang cakap tidak. Lepas tu korang bagi tahu ibu bapa ataupun cikgu ataupun kakak dan abang, okey?
Betul tu. Ingat, tak ada orang yang boleh buat kita rasa takut dan tak selesa. Kita berhak rasa selamat dan dilindungi.
The Zionist regime continued its deadly strikes on Gaza, with 27 people killed so far during pre-dawn attacks on Wednesday. In southern Khan Yunis, at least 10 people lost their lives and several others were injured when a house was bombed in the main area. Zionist forces also attacked the Kamal Adwan hospital, with bullets penetrating the ICU and maternity department. The facility is now non-operational due to the relentless strikes and explosions, turning the area into a war zone and blocking all movements in and out of the hospital. Meanwhile, about 1,100 Christians live in Gaza, a community severely impacted by the Israeli war. They marked a second somber Christmas without the sparkling lights, festive decorations, and towering Christmas tree that had graced Gaza City for decades. Pakistan airstrikes in Afghanistan's eastern Paktika province on Tuesday killed at least 46 people, most of whom were children and women. In response, the Afghan Taliban has vowed to retaliate against their neighbor. According to officials, the bombing occurred at 4 locations in the Barmal district of Paktika province. They noted that strikes also injured at least 6 people, most of whom were children. A Defense Ministry statement late on Tuesday condemned the latest strikes by Pakistan on Afghan territory, calling them barbaric and a clear aggression. Pakistani government and military officials, meanwhile, did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Border tensions between the two countries have escalated since the Taliban government seized power in 2021, with Islamabad claiming rebel groups are carrying out regular attacks from Afghanistan. Islamabad has accused Kabul's Taliban government of harboring rebel fighters, allowing them to strike on Pakistani soil with impunity. Kabul, however, has denied the allegations. South Korea's suspended President Yoon Suk-yeol refused a summons to appear for questioning on Wednesday, marking the second time he has defied investigators' demands in a week. Investigators probing Yoon had ordered him to appear for questioning at 10 a.m. local time, a demand to which he rejected. Yoon also failed to attend a hearing he was summoned to last Wednesday, giving no explanation for his absence. Meanwhile, the Corruption Investigation Office is expected to decide in the coming days whether to issue a third summons or ask a court to grant an arrest warrant to compel Yoon to appear for questioning. New Vietnamese internet rules requiring Facebook and TikTok to verify user identities and hand over data to authorities came into force on Wednesday, which critics say is the latest attack on freedom of expression. Under Decree 147, all tech giants operating in the country must verify users' accounts via their phone numbers or Vietnamese identification numbers and store that information alongside their full name and date of birth. They must provide that data to authorities on request and remove any content the government deemed as illegal within 24 hours. The decree also said that only verified accounts can live stream, impacting the exploding number of people earning a living through social commerce on sites such as TikTok. Aside from the ramifications for social media firms, the new laws also include curbs on gaming for under 18s, designed to prevent addiction. And that concludes Nightline this time around. Before we leave, let's take a look as hot air balloons soared over the skies of Pokhara as organizers kicked off what they said was Nepal's first ever international hot air balloon event. With that, I'm Natasha. Thank you for watching and stay safe.